So, yeah. Now, okay, so chat right now, by the way, is doing the thing I knew they would, which is they were starting to say things like, well, why don't you get challenger players like Milk and Soju to help? A bunch of reasons. Let's ignore for a second the logic of like getting them to sign NDAs, getting them the computers, get them to test, things like that. Let's ignore that for a second. Step 2 would be, could you imagine right now if we said, hey, you 8 challenger players get early access to help us develop set 7, and then you can go play competitively. We'd get reamed. We would get absolutely reamed. It'd give them a super unfair advantage. Players would they'd lose their shit. Which means we would need volunteers that also don't want to compete. So that's tricky. Now, I'm not saying there's zero there. I actually think there would be some. And so everyone's like, okay, cool. What about a playtest team? Obviously, these are things to think about, right? But like, this goes back to the original point where let's like said, even if today I said, hey, we're going to make a playtest team, how long do you think it takes to get it up and running? It takes time. And so, and what I'll tell you is like, there are steps being taken. Like these are, I'm almost kind of spoiling things we're working on in the background, but they take time. And time is a bitch. So until then, it's not like we're going to stop developing. We're going to keep doing what we do. So, and again, all of this is just to explain the situation. So, now let's fast forward a bit.